Why it feels safer to play small and the invisible cost of staying hidden. Hi, I'm Laura, the Good Girl Syndrome Coach, and this is day 18 of 21 where I'm sharing my Good Girl game plan. When you have Good Girl Syndrome, you believe that being safe equals playing small. That's what you learned when you were little, and now as an adult, you still think it's the best way to avoid conflict, failure, and judgment. But what you really want to avoid is punishment and rejection. So you don't put yourself in the arena of risk. Instead, you just settle and stall, betraying yourself and all your potential. You don't apply for a dream job you deserve. You never ask for a pay rise or promotion. You stop making plans or moving forward. So staying small keeps you stuck, living a life of what if and we'll never know. And you wonder why you feel so unhappy and unfulfilled. The good girl voice in your head tells you don't make other people feel bad about themselves just by being you. So you keep your head down and your mouth shut because you believe smallness equals goodness. It keeps you conforming and performing, playing by someone else's rules, doing what they want you to do and being who they need you to be, to suit them, their needs and their life. And that doesn't serve you at all because you stop living a life that feels like your own, which means no visibility, no voice, and no value of who you really are. Everyone just assumes you don't say anything because you have nothing to say. They think you have no ideas, no solutions, no opinions, no preferences, and definitely no boundaries. You stop believing it's possible to shape your own future and you give up on your goals. You settle for second best with people, places, and positions that don't offer that big, expansive life you know you're capable of. That leaves you resentful or raging, quite rightly, stressed and exhausted with no self-worth and a one-way ticket to burnout. You're constantly at the mercy of someone else's decision-making, waiting for their permission, seeking their approval, and hoping that you stay on their good side. But this is your life. Safety isn't found in the silence, the shadows, or playing small. That just keeps you stuck. Real safety is found in knowing that there is nothing wrong with you and you're already good enough. It's forged by the strength to step forward, speak out, and say what you really want to say. Standing up for the things that matter to you most and deciding what you want success to look like. When you stop letting the good girl in your head run the show with guilt, obligation, over-functioning, and doubt, you will start to feel safe to be you and be visible, knowing that it doesn't matter what other people might think because you like your life, you believe in yourself, and you have your own back, and that will give you the freedom and fulfillment that you're dreaming of.